center it. Oh, it already had that on there if I'm not mistaken. So you know how you center the wrapper in the page, so you turn your margin auto, and I preview that again. Now, you can see he's well over here, well out of the position that I placed it. I can help fix that by going into, he should become down here, into the main nav, because he's sitting inside main nav right underneath the unordered list, and I'm going to give it a position, but its position is relative. In other words, by making the position relative, it won't change any of the other padding or margins or height that I've applied. It just gives it a position so that this new div can actually use it to find out where it's supposed to sit on the page. So I click apply. Now I place my div exactly where I want it by dragging it to the spot. Then I can use my arrow keys if I want to move him left and right.
I think that's like that could cancel it.
That's not bad. I think he was a little bit over this way, but and then down a bit, so he sits at the bottom of the file. So let's see now that I've positioned him, and if you look at his, he was placed. Now he has a placement of minus 120 for the top and 778 pixels from the left-hand side. So because he's inside the nav, the minus 120 is where this corner, that's the distance from there to the top of the main nav, and 778 is from the left side of the wrapper over. So say OK. Preview in Safari. And now when I move the page, he sits in the correct spot. And the beauty of the absolute div is he can be layered on top of other ones. So absolute divs are great for placing hard to place elements on your page, such as this guy who actually goes over top of a couple of different elements. But they should be used sparingly because they have no relevance to anything else. So if you were to build a whole page with absolute position div, when you go in to add, a couple paragraphs, you're going to have to move all of those divs individually to get them to line up again correctly. So they're great for things like this, logos that hang outside the wrapper, images that appear down here in the top bottom right side of a browser or top left corner that are outside the wrapper. That's a great place to use an absolute div, and also if you want to overlay one image over top of another. So that is quickly the Track My People